Hello and good morning. We are here at the state capitol building witnessing a flood of government workers protest newly elected Governor Scott Walker's proposed budget repair bill. Hello, Mom. Thank you for appearing with us this morning.
Hello.
Let me start by asking, what are you hoping to accomplish by protesting here today?
I don't know. My union told me to ditch work and be here at 8 a.m. this morning. I arrived at 8:05 and parking was a bitch. Do you know if the union will reimburse me for parking?
I hope you aren't going to be in trouble with your employer for missing work after appearing on our program.
Nah, I am a high school civics teacher and they pretty much close the schools anytime we want. And besides, the union paid some doctors to show up and pass out fake sick notes. I figure why not? It seems to work for my students.
Onlookers around the nation are comparing this protest to welfare state riots commonly taking place in France and Greece. What do you have to say in response?
That is too bad. I love those Greek tacos they have over at Parthenon Gyros on State Street.
What are your thoughts on Governor Walker's efforts to close a $137 million deficit this year and an additional $3.6 billion deficit in the next two-year budget?
I don't freaking care. I saw a sign that said Scott Walker is a dictator. My union told me he has a shitload of money hidden in his mattress at the governor's mansion.
Governor Walker estimates his budget repair bill will save state taxpayers $330 million over the next 2 years. In exchange, Mr. Walker has pledged no layoffs or furloughs for the state's public employees. An estimated 5,500 state jobs and 5,000 additional local jobs would also be saved.
I don't freaking care. I saw a sign that said Scott Walker only had a 2.3 college GPA. My union told me the state Democratic senators had to flee Wisconsin because Scott Walker was going to chop off their fucking arms so they couldn't vote against his fucking bill. I heard they drove to Illinois where luckily Obama still has connections and can offer them asylum.
In his proposed bill, Governor Walker is asking workers like you to contribute 5.8% of your pay toward retirement and pay 12.6% of your health care premium. These figures are consistent with neighboring states such as Illinois, Minnesota, and Michigan.
I don't freaking care. I saw a sign that said Scott Walker is part of the Imperial Alliance and related to Darth Vader. He is taking away our God-given bargaining rights and replacing them with a system where I'd have to give up eating my yummy cheese curds for 1 year if I want a pay raise.
Actually, collective bargaining was instituted in Wisconsin in 1959, and under Governor Walker's proposal your union would still have right to bargain on issues such as pay. 24 states across the country have already limited or banned union rights to collectively bargain.
I don't freaking care. I saw a sign that said Scott Walker is worse than Hitler. And my union promised me a new benefit package that would include an annual all-expenses-paid trip to Turks and Caicos. Winters are fucking rough in Wisconsin. Besides, my union told me Scott Walker has already started construction on a goddamn concentration camp in the Arboretum. He is planning to gas the Democratic senators when they return from Illinois.
You heard it here first. Governor Scott Walker is planning to gas the state's Democratic senators upon their return from Illinois. Reporting from the state capitol building, back to you in the studio.